Yes, sir.
The last video was related to
Ratio and proportion.
ratio and proportion. In today's class, I will be just briefing you what is that you are going to learn in this chapter once again. In this chapter, you will learn three important topics. The first topic is called as ratio. The second topic is called as proportion. And the third topic is called as unitary method. We know in our daily life, we compare so many things like Ria's height is 140 centimeter, whereas her friend Sonia's height is 180 centimeter. Here we can compare their heights. We can say that Sonia is taller than Ria. How much she is taller? That can be found by finding the difference. We calculate the difference and it comes out to be 40 centimeter. This is how we compare. One more example. The cost of pen is rupees 5, whereas the cost of pencil is rupees 3. We can compare their costs. We can say that pen is 2 rupees more than the pencil. Here, when we find the difference of the amount comes to be 2 rupees. This is a way of comparison. Another example I'll give. Just look at this example. The cost of car is 5,50,000 rupees, whereas that of the bike is 50,000. When we find the difference, it comes out to be 5 lakh. We can compare by means of division also. When we divide, we get it as 11 by 1. We say that this particular thing is there in ratio 11:1. You can say it is in the ratio 11:1. It means the car price is 11 times more than the cost of a bike. This way of comparison by division is called as ratio. So ratio is nothing but comparison by division. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Look at this statement question here. Ria's weight is 20 kg and her father's weight is 60 kg. How many times father weight is of Ria's weight?
3.
Very good.
Three, sir.
Three, sir.
3.
Yes.
3. 1.
We compare two quantities in terms of how many times. In terms of how many times. This comparison is known as a ratio and we denote it by using this symbol. Whenever we find the ratio, it's a comparison of the same quantities, same units are to be compared. For example, we should not compare height of a person with the weight of a person. It cannot be compared. Whenever we compare two quantities which are having the same unit. This you must remember. Look at the question here. Length and breadth of a rectangular field are 100 meter and 30 meter respectively. Find the ratio of length to the breadth of the field.
10:3.
10 is to 3. Very good.
300.
Very good.
10:3.
Sir, 10 is to 3, sir.
Correct. Why not 3 is to 10?
Sir, because it is still in
Sir,
first.
because
Find
less ratio breadth.
10
is to 3.
We have to look at this statement.
If we ask
Length to breadth they have asked.
And
So length is to be considered first,
that
then the breadth. Here, the length of the rectangular field is 100 meter. The breadth of the rectangular field is 30 meter. When we find the ratio, it is a ratio of 100 is to 30. So when we simplify, we can divide both the numbers by same number 10. So 10 times, 10 3 times, we get it as 10 is to 3. This 10 is to 3 is a simplest form of this particular ratio. These two are one and the same. What are these two type of ratios? What are they called as? It starts with E. Q.
equivalent, sir.
Very good.
Equivalent.
Equivalent ratio. So at the same time, when I say 2 is to 1 is the ratio, is it same as 10 is to 5?
Yes,
No.
sir. Yes,
No,
sir.
Yes, they are the
Yes,
same.
it's correct, sir.
Equivalent.
Yes, sir, they are the same.
Why they are the same?
Yes, sir.
We will simplify the
Sir, what was
Here, they are
And-
multiplied by 5.
So 5.
When they are multiplied by 5, we get equivalent ratio. Here, there is another question. Try to understand the question here. 55 persons are working in an office. If the number of females is 25 and the remaining are males, find ratio of the number of females to the number of males. That's the first one. In the second one, we are finding the number of males to the number of females. Here, total number of persons in the office is 55. In this 55, 25 are female. How many males are there?
30.
30. Here, the total number is 55. The number of females,
Why is
25, sir. We have to subtract.
25.
sir.
Sir, we have
Number of males will be 30.
5 ratio to 2.
In the first one,
The number of male to the
the
number of
ratio is the number of females to the number of males. So which number you will consider first?
5 Sir, 5.
25 you will consider first. 25 is to
30.
30,
30.
sir.
5.
Sir,
5.
These two are divisible by 5.
5 is to 6.
Very good.
5 is to 6.
In the second, the ratio
30.
is between the number of males to the number of females.
6 is to 5. 6 is to 5.
Okay.
6 ratio 5.
Now I'll give the third question.
6 ratio 5, sir.
In the third question, find the ratio of number of males to total number of persons.
5
If
is
this
to
is the
11,
third
sir.
question,
30 to 55.
Sir,
6 to 11.
6
number
ratio
of
11.
males is 30. 30 is to
6 ratio
55. 6 is to 11 because both are divisible by 5. Isn't it easy?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
It
Yes,
is
sir.
easy. Look at this question. Divide 90 chocolates in the ratio 1 is to 2 between Ria and Sonia.
30 and 60. Sir, 30 and 60.
30 and 60. 30 and 60. Ria 30. Sonia 60.
Yes, sir. 30 and
Ria
60,
share
sir.
is 30
60,
chocolates and Sonia share is 60 chocolates. How did you calculate?
Sir, Ria 30 and Sonia is 60, sir.
30 is up to 60. So Ria will get 60.
Adding the ratios and dividing by
Dividing by
chocolates.
total.
Total ratio.
Yes, sir.
Adding the
Whenever
ratio.
they
Sir,
give
Ria
ratio
30. Ria 30 and Sonia 60, sir.
30 and 60, they are the right answer. I am just giving an explanation for this. Whenever they give the ratio, we do consider the number of chocolates in terms of x. 1x and 2x, these are the number of chocolates. Total, how many chocolates are there? 3x chocolates are there.
3x, sir.
So in that 1x by 30 is whose share? Ria's share. So this should
2x
be 3x, isn't it? Into 90. This x and x will get cancelled. We get it as 30. And for Sonia's share, it is 2x by 3x into 90.
6 times, sir.
This
X,
will
X,
be
X,
30 times. We
into
get it
90.
as 60.
Into 13, 60.
I will tell you why did I explain in this way. Sometimes they may give a question that the angles of a triangle are in the ratio 1:2:3. Find all the angles. For a triangle, the angles are in this ratio. Find all the angles. How do we find?
90, sir.
30, 60 and 90.
30,
How did
60,
you get
90.
that, man?
30, 60, 90,
Sir,
sir.
30, 60, 90.
Yes, sir.
6x equal to
This
180x.
first angle you take as x, the
180.
second angle you take as 2x, and the
2x,
third
sir.
angle you
3x.
take as 3x.
3x.
What is their sum?
Total 6x.
6x, 6x.
6x, sir.
180. 180 will be the sum.
Yes, sir.
Why
180
180
divided by
degrees?
180 degree.
The
Sum
total length of
the
triangle is
interior,
180,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Total
not the
length
length.
of the
It is
rectangle is
sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Whenever we add, we get it as 6x equal to 180 degree. So the value of x is 30. Therefore, angles are 30 degree,
2x means
2x means 60 degree,
60, sir.
3x means
3x
90
means 90.
degree.
90 degree.
Yes, it is very simple.
Yes, sir.
One more question. Ria purchased 2 pens for rupees 10. Sonia purchased 10 pens for 50. Whose pens are more expensive?
Sir.
Try to understand the question. Ria has purchased for
Sir, equal.
rupees 2 pens.
Both are equal, sir.
Equal, sir.
Equal,
Equal,
sir.
sir.
Sir, the
Equal,
ones
sir.
How do you say that they are equal?
Each
we
pen
divide
costs
through each
5
other,
rupees.
5 only we
Sir,
get, sir.
if we divide 5 will
Sir, 5 only comes, sir.
Five will come.
Sir.
Then
But the rate of pen is 5 only, sir.
same, sir. Both same.
Here,
2 paisa 10, sir. 10 paisa 50, sir.
2 pens are purchased for rupees 10 and 10 pens are purchased for rupees 50. When we calculate the cost of each pen, we get as rupees 5, isn't it?
5, sir.
In both the case, it is rupees 5.
Equal, sir.
Yes, sir.
If I take in this way, 2 pens is to 10 pen, we get it as 1:5. 10
Yes, sir.
rupees
Yes, sir.
with 50 rupees, we get it as 1:5.
Yes, sir.
So I can say that 2:10 is equal to 10:50.
Yes, sir.
This is a ratio, this is another ratio. When two ratios are equal, we say that they are in proportion. And we symbolically write using these 4 dots 10:50. It is like 2:10 as 10:50. It is called as proportion. If two ratios are equal, we say that they are in proportion and we use either this symbol or equal to sign to equate two ratios. If the two ratios are not equal, then we say that they are not in proportion. In a statement of proportion, you must observe there will be 4 quantities involved. The first and the last quantity, they are called as extreme, and the second and the third quantity, they are called as means. let me tell in this way. One of the ratio I will take as A is to B. Another ratio I will take as C is to D. In this case, what are the extremes? Which are the extremes?
A and D, sir.
Very good.
A
A
and D,
and
sir.
D.
A and D, sir.
Which are the means?
Sir, A and B.
Means means middle terms.
Sir, B and C.
B and C.
B and C, sir.
B and C, sir.
You must note that. You must note that the product of these extremes A into D will be equal to B into C
Product of means.
in case of
Product of means.
proportion. Product of extreme will be equal to product of means. All right.
Yes, sir.
Look at this. Are the ratios in proportion? How do we check whether the ratios are in proportion? We have to simply
Sir, by multiplying extremes and means.
Multiply
And
the
sir, will become equal to
are equal
can multiply these two. We can multiply these two,
Yes, sir.
and we can multiply
sir.
these two.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you multiply, you will get them as equal. If they are equal, they will be in proportion.
720. Sir, 720.
720, sir. 18 into 40.
720 product.
There are two methods actually. One of the method is simplify and make it as a simplest ratio.
720.
Both are equal, sir.
These
They
two
are-
numbers, they are divisible by 3, 5 times, 3 6 times.
Yes, sir.
This 40 is to 48.
Sir, it is by
They
5
are
times.
divisible by 6,
8.
No, sir, 8, sir. 8, sir.
8. 8 5 times, 8 6 times.
Yes, sir.
In this case, it is
equal, sir.
divided
Equal.
by 8. In this case, it is divided by
Divided by 3, sir.
3. They are equal. 15 is to 18 is proportional to 40 is to 48. This is
Yes, sir.
method 1. Method 2 is product of extremes and product of means. What is the product of extremes here?
15 into 18, sir. 728.
15 into
20, sir.
48.
720. 720.
720.
Yes, sir.
Product of means.
And it is
720.
720, sir. 720.
18 into
40, sir.
40 into
18
18
into
into
40.
40. 18 4 is 72, so 720.
72.
Therefore, we say that 15 is to 18 is proportional to 40 is to 48.
8.
Sir, but there is given gram and after that ratio there are kg na sir?
Yes, they have given in terms of gram. In this, they have given in terms of kg. What is to be understood is this is a separate ratio. This one is a separate ratio. We find a ratio of two quantities of same unit.
Yes, sir.
If you want to convert this in terms of gram, still we get the same thing. First tell me, do the ratio of quantities have any unit?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. If I say length is measured in terms of meter, it measured in terms of kilometer, centimeter, millimeter, like that.
Hectometer.
If I say weight, it is measured in terms
Yes, sir.
of
It is
gram,
in gram,
kg,
kilogram,
Kilo, sir.
milligram, like that.
Sir.
centigram.
Is there any unit for ratio?
No, sir. No, sir.
Why there is no unit?
No, sir.
Sir, because
No unit, sir.
It has got no unit. Why? Why it has got no unit?
Sir, we can measure all.
No, that's not the reason.
ಅಂತಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು.
ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ರೆಕ್ಟಾಂಗಲ್
Shivanand, what happened?
ಹಂಗಾಗ
King Baravu.
Shivanand Patil. Shivanand,
Yes, sir.
what happened? You were talking something to your mother, I think. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Does ratio has a unit? Somebody said it has got no unit. I say it's the right answer. What's the reason for that?
Sir, because it shows only relation between two numbers, not shows any quantity, sir.
Nahi Satvik, that's not the reason.
Sir, we can measure all things in this.
We
The
can use all
two ratio will same.
Look at this example only in the question. They have given 15 gram to 18 gram, isn't it? This gram and gram, they get cancelled because ratio is nothing but division. This gram and gram will get cancelled. So units are getting cancelled, only the numbers are left. That is the reason why ratio will not have unit. Remember that. Ratio will not have any unit. Understood?
Sir, the units are different means this 15 is kg and 18 is gram means then what we have to do, sir?
Nitin, I said a ratio of two quantities of same unit should be considered. Otherwise, we should not find the ratio. I'll give example now. Nitin, your weight is 35 kg.
No, sir, 45.
Okay, sir, 45 kg. And in my pocket, there is rupees 100. Can I compare these two things?
No, sir,
Why, sir?
Because they are not in the same
because
unit.
they are not in the
They are
same
not
unit.
in the same unit. No. That is why we should not consider this as ratio only. So, no unit, sir. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Look at another question here. Determine if 20 centimeter is to 1 meter and 40 is to 200 form a proportion. Also write the middle terms, extreme terms where the ratios form a proportion.
The middle term is 1 and 40. The extreme terms is 20 and 200.
Sir.
Sir, they are in proportion, sir.
Sir, 1:1.
How can you say that they are in proportion? Yes.
Sir, if we convert meter into centimeters,
They are in proportion, sir.
20 is to 100 centimeters.
See,
If we
if
cancel that
you
centimeter,
write in this way,
No,
20
sir.
is to 1, and this particular thing, if I revert it, 200 is to 40, will they be in proportion now?
Sir,
No, sir.
we have to
No,
measure in
sir.
centimeters, sir. There is
1 meter is 100 centimeter.
one
Not
centimeter, sir.
Sir, it is proportion,
Sir,
sir.
100 centimeter. One meter is equal to 100 centimeter.
Yes, you have to observe this.
Yes, sir.
This is in
We have
centimeter, this is in meter.
convert all the
Meters,
numbers in only one
We
unit.
have
So
to change
you should
it in
have
centimeter, sir.
this as 100 centimeter.
100 centimeter.
Them to
Yes, sir.
We get
simplest
it as
Yes, sir.
1 is
we
to
get
5.
1
Right, sir.
If I consider the number 40 is to 200,
Yes,
again
sir.
it is 1 is to 5.
1 to 5, sir.
Yes,
they
sir.
both are
It
equivalent.
is 1 is
Yes.
to
That's why.
All are equivalent, sir.
So
It
how do we write the proportion? 20 is to
20 is
100
to 100
is proportional to
40 is
40 is to
3 to
200.
200.
equal.
No, here also write the product of extremes and
So
product
the
of means
extremes
also,
are,
sir.
which are the extremes here?
28,
200.
200. The means are
140.
140.
140.
sir.
Yes. So you should not go by what numbers are given. You have to look at the units also.
It is equal to 4,000, sir.
Which one, sir?
Sir, product of extremes and means 4,000, 4,000.
Yes, yes. Product is 4,000. We are not just behind the product. We need to identify whether it is in proportion or not. So we have identified.
Product of extreme into.
Pardon? Sanjan has a doubt. Yes, Sanjan. Product of extreme and product of means are equal.
Sir, Nikhil has a doubt, sir.
Yes, Nikhil.
Sir, what are the units of 40 raised to 200, sir?
What is the unit of 40 is to 200? They have not given any unit.
Sir, then how can we compare, sir?
This is a separate ratio. You will agree.
Sir, answer is 1. Okay,
You
sir.
will agree. You will agree that it's a ratio.
Yes, sir.
What is
No,
the
sir.
simplest one? No, it is not ratio. It is ratio, yaar.
Yes, sir, it's in ratio only, sir.
Ratio.
You can consider this as 40 rupees,
In
200
ratio,
rupees.
sir.
You can consider this as 40 kg, 200 kg, 40 quintal, 200 quintal. You can consider, yaar.
Yes, sir.
This is also a ratio because they are measured as a length. No, this can be converted in terms of centimeter. So they are in the same unit. If you simplify, you get 1:5. 1:5, isn't it? सात्विक क्या डाउट है यार? All right. This is the last topic, unitary method. What is this unitary method? In this method, first we will find the value of 1 unit. Then the value of the required quantity of the
200.
units we are going to
200.
calculate. That is called as unitary method. In this, I have given a question here. You can use unitary method to solve this. The cost of 6 cans of juice is 300. Then what will be the cost of 4 cans of juice?
200.
200.
Why? How?
200, sir.
The answer is 200.
Answer is 200. Sir, is it 200, sir?
Okay, sir. Cost of 6 cans of juice
200, sir, 200.
is rupees 300. So the cost of 1 can of juice,
So 300 divided by 6.
it
Therefore,
is
what is
rupees 300 by 6.
50.
We get it as 50
the
rupees.
50?
Therefore,
So we need to find 4 cans. That's why 50 into 4.
cost of 4 cans
Chance.
is
50
rupees
into
4 can is 50 into 4 is equal to 200.
200, sir.
Okay.
200.
Very good, very good. This you can try. If the cost of dozen soap is
We can
156,
also cross multiply it, sir.
yes, sir, you can also cross multiply. If you cross multiply, it doesn't become a unitary method. Since I am discussing unitary
Sir,
method,
Not
solve
by
this
150.
way.
13 into.
Sir, 234.
Nidhi says it's 234. Others agree with that?
Yes, sir.
156 by 12, sir.
Mm-hmm.
234, sir.
234.
34, sir.
234, sir.
234.
234, sir.
Nidhi, how did you calculate?
234, sir. Sir, cost of a dozen means 12, sir. 12 soaps is equal to 156 and 18 soap and one for one soap it will become 18 rupees. Sorry, 13 rupees, sir. And 13 into 18 is 234.
Very good. Is there any other shortcut method for this?
Yes, sir. It is
Yes,
direct
sir.
performance.
Yes, Dinesh. Dinesh Devasi, please say.
Sir, it is direct proportion, sir. We cross multiply and so, sir, 18 into 156 upon 12.
18 is to
8
156 upon 12.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is called
He says it is in proportion.
Sir, 1 dozen
12
is
to
equal to
18
12, sir.
is equal to 156 is to x. We can write like this. Product of extremes is 12x. Product of means is 18 into 156.
Into 156, sir.
So x will be equal to 18 into 156 divided by 12.
156 divided by 12.
Instead of multiplying this, I can divide this, isn't it? 13 times. 13 into 18. We get it as 234.
234.
So you must understand, if you find cost of one soap and multiply with 18 soaps, we get the same result as we find using proportion. Both are one and the same. Yes, Manjunath, question for you. Manjunath Badigar, question for you. The cost of 125 envelopes is 375. How many envelopes can be purchased for rupees 120? Manjunath, instead of playing with emojis, you can solve and tell the answer.
Sir, can I say?
Sir, 360.
Sir, 360 is the answer, sir.
Answer is 360 answer, sir.
360.
Yes, sir, 360, sir.
Yes, sir, 360, sir. Yes, sir, it are.
Manjunath,
How many envelopes, sir?
125, sir.
3 into 120 is equal
125
to
is the answer.
125, sir. Use the 12 things. No, sir, 360.
Sir, answer is 360.
Manjunath, what is your answer?
Answer is 160.
40, sir.
40. Sir, 40. Sir, is 40.
Sir, it's 360, sir.
Sir, 360, sir.
It's 40 because they asked how many envelopes not
How
cost.
many envelopes for rupees
Sir, 120 envelopes, sir. 355. How many envelopes can be purchased for 120? 360, sir. Yes, sir.
We can purchase 40, sir.
125 envelopes for rupees
Sir, 40,
375.
sir, 40.
How
40
many
answer.
envelopes for
40.
rupees 120? This is the question, sir. You are getting confused. If you consider
40 answer.
X number of
40 answer, sir.
envelopes, others says it is 40.
20 into 135.
40, sir.
It's like this.
55 ratio.
Hmm.
Sir, is 40. Sir, 375 into 120, sir.
Okay, sir.
365 by 120 into 125.
120 into 125 divided by 375.
275, sir. Sir, 375, not 275. Sir, 40, sir.
No, sir, 3.
Sir, 40, sir.
125, 3 is 375, sir.
125 into 3 is equal to 375. 125, 3, sir. 25, 25, 3, sir.
340 is 120, sir.
40, sir. Uncle, 40.
Therefore, 40 envelopes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So don't get confused. Is there any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Yes.
No, sir.
No doubt, sir.
Listen. Before I finish the class, I have to convey certain things. The first thing is related to your vacation homework. Some of you have sent, some of you not yet sent. Related to notes, again, only few have sent. How much ever notes you have completed, you sent that. I'll just go through.